Yeah, so this class is Achieve Math. It is a study skills class, so it's a resource or a support class for kids who struggle in math. So with this class, what I try to do is I try to make sure that I do a lot of hands-on and kinesthetic, so manipulatives, and then of course the sport of orienteering gets the kids outside.
The red end of the magnetic needle is what's telling you where north is.
Personally, I've loved orienteering for a long time. In high school, I was an exchange student in Finland, and I would go out and orienteer in the woods and the bogs with my friend Saku. So I did a lot of orienteering when I was young, and then my first career was in the Marine Corps, and so living with a map was just something you did all the time.
The center of the circle on azimuth, station 1.
There's a lot of applications to math in orienteering, a lot of ratios and a lot of rates. It turns out a lot of measurement really helps. When students are struggling in math, a lot of times they're just looking at the symbols and trying to follow the procedures without really understanding. Going out in an orienteering course and having to measure an angle, an azimuth, or later use a pace count to measure distance challenges them. There's almost nothing so satisfying as plotting a point on the map, navigating to the spot, finding the control flag, and punching your stamp and then coming back and found your right place.
We're learning how to measure directions, measure angles, and how to use a compass.
My favorite part is when we do when we go outside and do adventures, like look for treasure. And of course we use our compass because he wants us to learn he wants us to get used to it.
If you don't feel successful in math, then a second math class is not necessarily what you want. So taking kids outside to learn skills that their peers don't necessarily know is a way to kind of send the message that this is not just another math class. They need to see you as a human because the subject itself can be intimidating and maybe it's not really great for them, but I choose to teach math. For me, math is a tool to explore the world, and I don't need kids to love math. I just need them to know that they can use this tool to do whatever they want to do in life. Yeah, when you teach a technical, hands-on skill with practical application and the kid is like, yeah, this is kind of cool, that makes me feel good.
The starting point for measuring, that number is?
0.
0.